so that a bigger impact. Heavier bags also need more fuel to transport them to the grocery store. And cotton tote bag? This might seem like a green option, but growing cotton requires a huge amount of land, water, fertilizer, and pesticides. On top of that, processing cotton is an energy-intensive process. So, when it comes to making the bag, single-use plastics win by almost every measure. In this study, paper edged out single-use plastic slightly when it comes to greenhouse gas emission. But others have disagreed with that and calculated the paper bags can be worse. And either way, when it comes to production, the worst material by far is cotton. But that said, just how something is produced doesn't really reflect real life. It's not like we're just making bags and watching them sit around in a warehouse. And that brings us to how the bags are used. Using a shopping bag doesn't cause pollution, but it does affect how we compare these materials. Because ideally, you don't use your nice cotton bag once and then throw it away. Here, an easy way to compare different materials is by looking at how many times you will need to reuse them to offset their impact compared to using a new plastic bag every time. If we just consider the climate change impact, plastic bag and biodegradable plastic bag are roughly the same as a single-use plastic bag. Meanwhile, heavier reusable plastic bags need to be reused at least 6 times to make up for their climate change impact compared to single-use plastic. And cotton bag need to be reused at least 149 times. And this isn't just something the Danish report found. These numbers are similar to the findings of a 2011 study from the Environment Agency in the UK. To offset climate change impact to a single-use plastic bag, they found you need to use a paper bag 3 times, a reusable plastic bag 11 times, and a cotton bag 131 times. But all those numbers change if you look at the total environmental impact. If you add in the other 50 categories with toxicity, ozone effect, runoff, and everything else. In that case, in order to be greener than a single-use plastic bag, biodegradable plastic bag, paper bag, and reusable plastic bag need to be used about 40 to 50 times each. And cotton bag need to be reused 7,100 times. That means even if you go to the grocery shop 3 times per week, you need to use that same cotton bag for next 45 years to have same impact as using over 7,000 single-use plastic bags. And this estimate was even higher for organic cotton because organic crop yields tend to be lower. You need to reuse that bag 20,000 times. So there's clearly an issue with some of these materials. Like the number for reusable plastic bags are well within the expected lifespan. I have reusable plastic bag that I have been using since 2004. But for biodegradable plastic, paper or cotton bag, the number of times you need to reuse them is well beyond. how long you would expect an individual bag to last? Now, only the Danish report calculated the total impact like this. So, we don't yet have multiple studies to support those numbers. Still, just based on that, it might seem like plastic comes out ahead. And the plastic industry is happy to use this logic and these comparison studies to lobby against the regulation of single-use plastic. But there is one more key variable: disposal.